Hi, it's Valerie here, and I'm going to give you a quick example of a handful of exercises that you do to get in shape. 20 minutes a day, every single day. I'm going to give you a way to use these items here that would be everyday household items. These items here, should you have some equipment, a dumbbell, a barbell, a medicine ball, or should you like to upgrade and go to the department store or somewhere to get them. First of all, we're going to do an exercise that's called a get up, sit up. If you had a broomstick, you want to hold that stick right above your chest, get up and under it to come up all the way tall, and then finish nice and slowly with control, going back down, get up quickly, and come tall underneath the bar with it over your shoulders. If you can't do this, the modification is going to be something we call a half get up. Bend this knee, plant the foot. As if you had a weight in this hand, you're going to come up onto your elbow. You want to use your trunk, your lower body, push and get up under what would be a weight up here, up onto your elbow. You're going to do 5 on one side and then do 5 on the other. Or if we're doing this by time segments, you're going to be doing 30 seconds. The next exercise is going to be a plank. You want to get into a low plank as one of the first progressions. Keep your body straight and rigid, arms right packed underneath your shoulders, head neutral, holding nice and tight. The progression to this is a high plank. Holding up at the high plank with the straight arms. You want to make sure those arms are underneath you. You want to make sure that your trunk is nice and straight, even all the way from your head to your heels. The next exercise that we want to do is a squat. Now we want to get down into this low squat, all the way down into the very bottom. We want to create hip joint mobility. Your feet need to be flat on the floor. If that's impossible, we can do something that is called a vintage squat, where you get to lift up onto your toes, knees out wide, but you want to stay as tall and straight as you can, come up and down. Eventually, we want to get you down into this squat, though, and getting down all the way to the floor. Again, with any of these exercises, body weight is fine. Eventually, maybe you'll pick up a dumbbell. You hold the dumbbell right up here in front of you. Again, getting down into that squat, or with that vintage squat, as we call it, down this way, and then push your heels into the ground and come all the way back up. The next exercise is lunges. Lunges are going to also help to strengthen the legs. You want to keep your trunk nice and tall and upright. Step back as if you're going to kneel on this back knee, but don't, and push up forward. Keep all the weight on the front leg. Step back as if you're going to kneel, and come back up by the strength and power of that front leg. And lunges. The next one is going to be a clean and press. And again, you can hold any of these household items, or if you have some tools, workout gear, you can use that too. But work at just the movements first. The clean and press, however, you're going to need something. You can take a package. It's about the mechanics, but the clean and press is pick it up to here and then press it up overhead. Comes back down to here, and when you go back down to the ground, your butt has to come down first when your arms extend. Pick it up to here and then press it overhead. Come back down to here. Come to the floor to touch the floor. Touch the floor, that's going to be your spot. So if you were using a dumbbell, it would be the same way. You could get one dumbbell, pick it up to here, come up with it at your shoulders, press it over your head, bring it down to here. And that's the big exercise that culminates with the performance of all those other exercises kind of wrapped into one. Any questions, text me, 908-938-1419.